guys. Hey, you guys. We're here. We're back. We rushed over from church home so we can get this thing going. Because dinner has to happen tonight. So, um, as always, it's you guys. We got Oreo Jr. here. We got Scott. We got me. Got Christopher Pike books. Yes, honey. And we are going to be doing Christopher Pike's Road to Nowhere. We're going to start that today. So, Scott, what do you think?
Excited?
What do you guys think? Put it in the comment section. Okay, so this is his young adult series. Here, let's put Oreo Jr. up. He's gonna play with his friends. Dump him back into church daycare. Um, this is his young adult series. So it's gonna be a lot older. There's gonna be, SEX in there. There's gonna be, some crushes. It gets good. It gets good. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Road to Nowhere. I'm excited because I'm a fan. I'm fanning out right now, Scott. I'm fanning out right now. I'm fanning out. Okay. Chapter 1. Lightning flashed as Teresa Chafee's eyes as she slammed the apartment door shut. She pissed. The night air was cold. Thick clouds and thunder rolled in from the west. Rain began to fall. Teresa paused for a moment. Maybe she should go back inside, she thought. Get her raincoat, her umbrella. Or maybe she should go back inside and stay inside. It was kind of late to run away from home, but she didn't want to go back inside the apartment. She had her reasons. Teresa hurried towards the carport. The rain splashed her light brown hair, plastering the fine strands to her cheek. But her face had been wet long before the rain touched it. She had been crying and still was. So many reasons to cry. Her parents were away for the weekend. So how the hell are you running away? She stood in their empty car parking place as she fumbled in her pocket for her keys. Her mom and dad were in San Diego visiting her older brother, his wife, and their new baby. Oh, her niece, Katie. They had wanted Teresa to go with him, but she had said she was too busy. They never called when they were away. She'd be long gone before they came. Okay, girl. Her car was a red Mazda 626, 4 years old, in excellent shape. She opened the door and tossed an overnight bag in the back seat. She had packed little stuff from her bathroom, an extra sweater, a change of underwear, her checkbook. She didn't have much cash, maybe $90. She'd get a job. It would do until then. Remember when $90 was like a lot? This is the 90s, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember first reading this book, and I think I was probably like 14. I was like, damn, she got $90. That's a lot. Like I wish I had $90. Um, she climbed into the car and started the engine and pulled out of the carport. She wouldn't be coming back. Not for anything. She'll be back. Teresa headed for the exit at the opposite end of the apartment complex. Turning into the road, she aimed for the freeway 6 miles away. She had no clear idea where she wanted to end up, except that the general direction was north. Girl, what's up north? Maybe up the coast. It would be nice to have the ocean as a companion along the way. She lived in Los Angeles and thought she might not stop driving until she got to Canada. Girl, you tripping. No one would find her there. Bill would think she had unalive. She smiled at the thought. The bastard, let him sweat. Bill was one of the reasons she was running away, but not her only, nor her biggest. Teresa rolled down the window as she drove. She should have been cold with the rain rushing in, but she felt warm. She was actually sweating as if she had a fever. The cold rain and air felt good against her skin, and it would keep her awake as she drove. She glanced at the clock on the dashboard, 11:06. The sun would be coming up by the time she passed San Francisco. She knew she'd have to stop to rest eventually. Teresa was within a couple of yards of the hot freeway on ramp where she spotted two hitchhikers. They were an interesting couple, even at a quick glance. The guy was dressed in entirely white and had a head of dazzling blonde hair. The girl was thin, pale. Her long black hair hung straight to her waist. Ooh, she sounded like Cher. They stood in the pouring rain without umbrellas. Later, Teresa was to decide that this was the reason she had picked them up. Ordinarily, she wouldn't stop for hitchhikers. In fact, she had never stopped before. So, girl, why the hell you stopping now? You don't know them people. Teresa slowed and pulled over to the side of the road about 30 feet beyond them. The guy hurried up to the car, a long green garment bag in his hand. Teresa leaned over and rolled down the passenger side window. He poked his head inside. Can we have a ride? He asked. Sure, she said. Where are you heading? North. Good. The guy stood back and called to his partner. Let's go. The girl walked slowly towards the car. She had on white pants and a smart black leather coat, which the rain was destroying. Her black boots went almost to her knees. She was cute. The guy was too. Teresa was surprised such a handsome couple would be so down on their luck that they'd have to hitch in the middle of a rainy night. They looked a couple of years older than Teresa, who was 18. Pause right there. How the hell are you 18, you grown, and you running away from home? I guess I'm running away from home too. How grown-ups run away from home, girl? What that mean? Hurry, the guy called. I'm coming, the girl answered. The guy stuck his head inside the car window again. Can I put this bag in the back, he asked. Sure, Teresa said, glancing in the rearview mirror. She didn't want to get rear-ended while doing her good deed for the night. Fortunately, traffic was light. The rain had kept everyone indoors. Did you want to throw that in the trunk? She asked as the guy opened the back door. No, he said. The girl had reached the car and the guy looked at her. Do you want to sit in the back with the bag? He asked. Do I have a choice? The girl asked. The guy grinned. You always have a choice. The girl glanced at Teresa. What she could see of her with the rain blowing through the open passenger window. I'll sit in the back, the girl said flatly. The two got in. The guy rolled up his window as Teresa pulled away from the curb and then drove into the freeway. The speed limit was 55. She always did 10 miles over and never got a ticket. Girl, I'll be doing miles over, but I'll be getting tickets. So I wish I was used to this. I wish I had $90. She glanced over at the guy. He was watching her. Hi, she said. I'm Teresa. He offered his hand. Pleased to meet you. I'm Freedom Jack. She shook his hand. It was cold and wet as the night. Is that your real name? She asked. It's what my mom calls me, but you can call me Free if you like. He gestured over his shoulder. The girl had chosen to sit directly behind Teresa, which made Teresa uneasy. This is my pal, Poppycorn. Teresa frowned. Pardon? Poppycorn, the girl said. That's your real name? Teresa asked. It's what my father calls me, the girl said. I will pull right on over and put them right on. I'll be like, okay, get out. You further than what you started. Get out. Okay. But you can call me Poppy, or you can call her Poppy, Free said cheerfully. You can call her anything you like. Poppy doesn't care. She doesn't care about anything. Ain't that right, Poppy? I suppose, Poppy said. She tapped Teresa on the shoulder. Can I smoke? Yeah, Teresa said reluctantly. She hated cigarette smoke. Then stop being passive aggressive and tell her ass no. She hated cigarette smoke. Do you mind if I keep my window down part way? It's your car. You can do what you want, Free said. The cold doesn't bother me, Poppy said. But the smoke bugs me, Free said easily. That's your problem, Poppy said. But you want to make it Teresa's problem too, Free said. I don't care. Really, Teresa said. Heifer, you're lying. You're lying, Heifer. Girl, speak the truth and shame the devil. In the back seat, Poppy lit her cigarette and blew the smoke at the back of Teresa's head. That's what your ass get. She turned and looked out the window. Where are we headed? She asked. North, Free said quickly. Just the way we wanted to go. What's your final destination? Teresa asked. She wondered what their relationship was. They didn't seem to really like each other. We have a gig in the Bay Area, Free said. We have to be there tomorrow. We'd be there now if Poppy hadn't driven our car into a telephone pole. Oh, Poppy girl, maybe you don't need a cigarette. You need some driver's lessons. Ain't that right, Poppy? Poppy took another drag on her cigarette. I don't remember a telephone pole. Free laughed. That's my point. You don't see the damn thing until it's too late. What's your gig? Teresa asked. I'm a magician, Free said. We booked into the Bards Club. Ever heard of it? It sounds familiar, Teresa said, lying. Are you a magician too, Poppy? Free laughed. She's my prop. I saw her in two, make her float in the air. Tomorrow I'm going to make her disappear. You should see our show. I can get you free tickets. It sounds like fun, Teresa said. Maybe San Francisco would be far enough north to make Bill feel she vanished from the face of the earth. There might be advantages to staying in the country. Do you even have a damn passport?
Didn't need one back then.
Oh, to get to Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. You could just move up there and just live your life like, oh my God, I'm escaping Bill.
But you could cross the border without any problems. So I'll visit in for a couple days or something.
Girl, you should have went to Mexico. It was closer. So anyway, you should just went to Mexico. Okay. But here we are with hitchhikers in our car. One smoking and blowing the smoke dead smack in the back of your head. Okay, wait. I lost my place. Sorry. Sounds like fun. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. We're also hoping to visit our parents on the way up, Free said. I would like to see my mom, and Poppy wants to see her father. Why? I don't know. The guy never has anything interesting to say. Where does your father live, Poppy? Teresa asked. On the other side of the redwoods, Poppy replied. I would have put him out, but who am I? I also don't pick up hitchhikers, though. Teresa assumed she meant her dad lived just north of Big Sur. What does he do for a living? Teresa asked. Poppy coughed on her smoke. He's a priest. Oh, Teresa. It's just going to get weird. It's going to continue to get weird. Let me just warn y'all. This book is good and it's weird, and this is why I picked it. I'm about to get y'all addicted.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you want to know what the hell is going on. You're like, what in the hell? Yeah.
Priests can't have kids or can't have the...
These people are doing what they want to do. These people are doing what they want.
Participate in the mechanism to getting kids.
The bump and grind. Maybe he adopted. We don't know. Oh, Teresa mumbled. This girl was weird. Hey, would you like to see a magic trick? Free asked. Now? Teresa asked, while I'm driving? Sure, Free said. You can drive and be amazed at the same time. I believe in that too. I believe what he's saying. Free right. You can drive and be amazed. They were driving and got amazed by that phone pole. Period.
All right. It's split in half.
Do what you need to do. Maybe later would be better, she said. Now is always the best time. Period. He disagreed and reached into the pocket of his white coat to pull out a pack of playing cards and handed it to her. This is an ordinary deck. Sir, I am driving. How the hell do I know? And why the hell should I care? I am driving. Why are you doing magic tricks while you driving, sir? I'll have to take your word for it, Teresa said, fumbling with the deck as she tried to keep her eye on the road. You about to hit another damn telephone pole. Now you see me? Now you don't. Free was kind of pushy, but she was enjoying his company. He took her mind off of all the garbage she had gone through lately. She wished Poppy would stop blowing smoke on the back of her head. Poppy would have never started blowing smoke on the back of your head if A, you hadn't picked up no damn hitchhikers, and B, if you had told her, no, you cannot smoke in my car. But here we are. She would have to take a shower to get the smell out of her hair. Do you want me to take a card? She asked Free. I want you to take 4 cards. He said, pluck them randomly from the deck. Don't look at the 4 you taking. I mean, how the hell can she? She driving, sir. Put the cards on your lap, face down, and give them back. Give the deck back to me. You really should check that you are holding a regular deck first. This may be the 3rd time I'm going to say, ma'am, pull over and put them out. This book could have ended. This book would have ended right here, messing with me, because I would have put their asses out that car. Like, no, we're done. It was hard to do what he was asking with just one hand. I'll be lucky to get 4 cards out, she said, straining in the dark car. She took a couple from near the top and a couple from close to the bottom. She set them between her legs and gave the deck back to Free, who immediately stuffed them into his pocket without looking at them. Now what? She asked. I'm going to tell you what cards you have between your legs, Free said. Sounds suggestive, Poppy said, bored. Free turned around. Do you know what the cards are? He asked. They're all jokers, Poppy said. You're wrong, Free said pleasantly enough. You're always wrong. He turned back around. Do you know what the cards are, Teresa? You told me not to look at them, Teresa said. Free smiled. He was handsome in a boyish sort of way. She believed his eyes were blue, but couldn't be sure in the gloom. I was wondering if you had any intuitive feelings as to what you were holding, Free said. I'm not the psychic type, Teresa said. I am, Free said. I'm super psychic. He put his hands on his forehead and closed his eyes. I see aces. I see an ace of heart, an ace of diamonds. I see more. I see the ace of clubs and the ace of spades. He opened his eyes and peered at her. This is amazing. You drew 4 aces from a perfectly normal deck of cards? Teresa laughed. I don't believe it. She picked up the cards and fingered through them. Aces, one and all. I don't believe it. How did you do that? Girl, you the one who pulled the damn cards. What you talking about? How did he do that? Free took back his cards. Magic, he said. No, really. Can't you tell me? Free shook his head. If I tell you all my secrets, I'll lose my aura of mystery. Ain't that true, Poppy? You lost it long ago, Jack. Poppy said they don't like each other. Girl, they about to drag. Okay, these people are not having a good time together, child. Oh, don't call me that, Free said. Free, Teresa said. Can I examine that deck now? These are not serious people here. Sure, Free said. He took the deck out of his pocket and handed it to her. Teresa gave him a sly look. How do I know if it's the same deck? She asked. You don't, Free said. I have deep pockets, but I told you to study the deck before I did my trick. Teresa gave a quick glance at the card. They looked perfectly normal. She gave them back to Free. Where did you learn your trade? She asked. In the school of hard knocks, period. Free said. Hey, are you hungry? I'm hungry. Can we stop? Nothing fancy, you understand. I wouldn't mind a box of donuts and a carton of milk from a mini mart. Would that be all right, Teresa? I don't mind. We'll have to get off of the freeway. We can always get back on, Free said. They stopped at the stop and go, just off the highway. 2 rows of gas pumps stood outside. They were the only customers. Teresa and Free got out, but Poppy was comfortable in the back seat. Girl, you just gonna trust this stranger in your car? You don't know her. Ugh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's the cat. It's Big Cat.
Little cat.
It's Little Cat being nosy. Free paused to ask if she wanted anything. The rain was still coming down, but not so hard. It hadn't rained long enough, though. The air still tasted dirty. Okay, girl. Y'all are in LA and they do be having smog. A carton of cigarettes, Poppy said. Free snorted. Those things will unalive you. The world is filled with things that will unalive you, Poppy said. Give me some Marlboros. Poppy is unbothered. She's like, would you stop talking to me? Do you want anything to eat? Free asked. No, Poppy said. Teresa and Free entered the store and she got her first really good look at him. He was 6 foot, maybe 6'1". His white coat sported shoulder pads, but underneath the coat, he was strong enough, very wiry, with muscle, then muscle bound probably. She wondered if she had been off on his age. His skin wasn't so smooth in the light of the store. He was older than she first guessed. His eyes were definitely blue, piercing in their almost white paleness. Girl, he sound crazy. She suspected his blonde hair had been bleached. Girl, ain't most people, my blonde hair is bleached. Ain't most people blonde hair bleached? What? The roots were darker than the ends. He did have a cool walk. That's because you want to do them, child. And she could see him on stage as a magician. That's just because you want to do him. He almost floated as he moved. Right now, he was headed straight for the beer. What do you want? He asked. My treat. Girl, I would have grabbed everything. Okay? I would have grabbed everything. Not nailed down. Oh, okay, your treat. Cool. I'm kidding. I was just going to get a candy bar or something. She was a sugar freak. Me too. More specifically, a junior mints addict. She ate several boxes a day and her body was none the worse for them. That's because you are 18 now. Okay? Wait till you get over 30, baby. Girl, you gonna think about junior mints and everything gonna just be like, blah, blah, blah. You gonna look like the nutty professor. Blah, 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 blah. Except for an occasional pimple, which fortunately she didn't happen to have at the moment. She was 5'6", thin with great legs, hey, and clear skin. Hey, girl, yes. Her breasts were on the small side, but her fit was form. Or her fit, but fit her well. Okay, girl, you better, yes. Her brown hair was light enough that she passed for a blonde in the summer. Overall, her face was pretty enough in a natural California fashion. Yet, the bruise-like circles under her eyes betrayed her recent trauma. Girl, put on some makeup. Put some makeup. Just put a little concealer on. That's all. Her lips were lush. She smiled a lot, too much. The smile was more a nervous reflex than an expression of joy. Her blue eyes were clear skies. Her dark eyebrows, clouds on the horizon. Her nose was a shade too big for her face, and it kept her from being truly beautiful. Get a nose job, ma'am. You're in California. Get that rhinoplasty. She had considered having it fixed, but then decided she didn't need to be beautiful. Of course, that was a lie. She occasionally told herself just small ones, white lies that didn't do anybody any harm. The truth was that she would have given a great deal to have been irresistible. Then Bill would have wanted her. Girl, it didn't matter, girl. Scott, I'm gonna ask you guys, do y'all know what's better than the current woman? This came from my brothers. This is what my brothers would say. Yeah, right, see? Girl, it don't matter. Beyonce got cheated on. She beautiful. Okay. Girl, he just wanted something new, child. Y'all 18. But who cares? I don't care. I wouldn't take him back if he came begging on his knees. Tiny white lies. Do you drink beer? Free asked. He opened the cooler door and pulled out a 6-pack of Budweiser. Okay, Free ready to party, honey. Not while I'm driving, Teresa said. I appreciate you stopping and giving us a ride. Had you been standing there long? Nah, not too long, Free said. Did Poppy really crash her car into a telephone pole? It might have been a tree. All I know is it was tall and hard, and the car looked like hell after hitting it. Teresa giggled. You're crazy. Do you know that? See, she's trying to give it up. She's trying to get that boom, boom, bang.
You just crash your car and then just leave it there.
They got to get to their magic show. Free reached for another 6-pack. The later it gets, the crazier I get. Are we going to drive all night? Teresa paused. She had never actually invited them to stay with her all the way up the coast. Yet she couldn't see dropping them off in the middle of nowhere. I could. Especially if they were all still headed in the same direction. I planned on it, she said finally, rubbing her left wrist with her right hand. A dull ache throbbed through it. She must have banged it on something just before she left her apartment. Are you all right? Free asked. I'm fine. Good. Free carried the 6-pack in each hand. Carried a 6-pack in each hand. Okay. Free ready to party, baby. Free like, baby, what's up? Good. Teresa picked up 2 boxes of Junior Mints and a bottle of Coke and brought them to the counter. Free was having trouble buying his beers. The man behind the counter, a short Hispanic fella, about 40, wanted ID. Free felt around in his pockets but couldn't find his license. What's the matter? Free asked the guy. You don't think I'm 21? I need to see ID, the guy said. Give me a carton of Marlboros. Free said to him, pulling a wad of mango bills from his pocket. The cashier reached behind him for cigarettes and set the carton down beside the beer and Free's other goodies. A box of chocolate donuts and a half-gallon of milk and a bag of potato chips. Child, that sounds like a stomach ache. How much is it? Free asked. I can tell you how much it is without the beer, the guy said. Free was annoyed. I lost my ID. Does that make me a criminal? Look at me. Do I look like a kid? Ring up the beer, man, now. We got a long way to go tonight. Sir, are you an alcoholic? Because you fight real hard for some damn beer.
What's the beer?
Sir, you better take them damn donuts and that milk and them chips and get your stomach ache like that. Because who gonna have beer, milk, chocolate donuts, and chips?
In his early 20s.
True. That is very true. You're right. I need to see an ID, the man repeated. You can't see what I don't have, Free said, defiant. Free, Teresa said timidly. This isn't worth the hassle. Girl, let me tell you, I would have got the stuff that I got. I would have went to that car. I would have asked Poppy, girl, are you willing to leave him? Because I would have left. I don't know you, sir. I just picked you up from the side of the road and you acted crazy over some damn beer. She over here saying her daddy a priest. Okay, y'all just got too much going on. I would have left. Free looked at her and smiled. All the tension seemed to go out of him in an instant, which made her relax as well. You're right, babe, he said. We shouldn't drink and drive. He turned back to the guy. Ring it up any way you want, man. They left the store a minute later without the beer. In the car, they handed Poppy her cigarettes. She accepted them with a soft thank you. Why he didn't ask for the ID for the cigarettes? Got to be 18. Okay, but not 21. She'd accepted them with a soft thank you. Free leaned over and checked the gas gauge as Teresa turned the key to start the car. We should get gas, Free said. I have 3/4 of a tank, Teresa said. We might as well top it off while we're here, Free said, getting back out. Pull up to the pump, stay in the car, I'll take care of everything. Teresa did as she was told. Free disappeared inside. Behind Teresa, Poppy lit another cigarette. Teresa adjusted her rearview mirror so she could get a better look at the girl. Poppy didn't have a problem with her nose being too big. She was beautiful, with big gray eyes and creamy white skin. She was extremely pale. It was true. But her coloring made her look ethereal. With her mane of black hair and her black leather coat, she was halfway to being a vampire at a masquerade ball. She too looked tired. As she leaned her head against the seat, Teresa watched the orange light of her cigarette glow in the center of her dark eyes. Are you satisfied? Poppy asked. Girl, satisfied with what? Are you giving me good customer service? I don't understand, Teresa said. You're checking me out. I don't mind. You're the one who's giving us a ride. Do you like what you see? It's going to turn into some freaky deaky. You're a pretty girl, Poppy. So are you, Teresa? No, I'm not. I'm just okay. Why do you say that? Poppy asked. Because it's true. You don't say it because you want me to disagree with you. Teresa trembled. No, why do you say that? Poppy was already losing interest. Poppy like, girl, okay, let me smoke my cigarettes. Because I am an amateur shrink. Does my smoking bother you? I told you I don't mind. I wish I could quit. Why don't you? Teresa asked. It's too late. Does your father live near Big Sur? Yeah, Poppy said. He lives in a big old church. You were joking when you said he was a priest, weren't you? Nope. Do you really want to see him on the way up? Teresa asked. The reason I asked is we'll definitely have to take the coast road then, and it will take us longer. But I don't mind. I was thinking of going that way anyway. Do you want to see him? Poppy asked. Teresa chuckled. Why would I want to see a priest? He could listen to your confession. Teresa shivered. Although she still felt hot, her shirt was damp with perspiration. I have nothing to confess, she said. Poppy closed her eyes. We all have something to confess. She took a drag of her cigarette and coughed. Some bloody thing. Free reappeared a minute later. Teresa was surprised to see he had 2 6-packs of beers with him. He explained that he had found his license. He set the alcohol on the front seat and casually topped off the gas tank. Then they were back on the road, back on the freeway, heading north with no clear destination in mind.
All right.
That is the end of chapter 1.
Cool.
Do you have anything, Scott? What do you think?
I mean, I don't really have anything in particular. Just interested to see where it goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did I show y'all my cute little, look at my cute little bookmark. It's like a little magnet thing. It's a little magnet clip thingy. It's a cutie. She's a cutie. Anyway, so what did you learn? What did you guys learn? Put it in the comment section. We just did 1 chapter, but what do you guys think? You put that in there too. What did you think, Scott? What did you learn?
Well, I don't know if I learned it, I already knew it, but I guess reinforced to pick up hitchhikers.
I wouldn't do it, y'all. It's a 50-50 split on that. You don't know which way it's going to go. You don't know who in your car. I don't know. And we're going to find that out as we keep going. What I learned today is, hell, don't pick up hitchhikers. We already sounded weird. We already got some weird stuff. We just in chapter 1. And let me see how many chapters we got here. We got a few of them. We got 14 chapters. We only in chapter 1 and it's already weird. Don't pick them up, child. Unless you want to see where this goes. Do you have anything else, Scott?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, we're gonna bid you guys adieu because we got to get some dinner things going on tonight. So thank you guys for hanging out. We do truly appreciate you guys stopping by, and we hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment if you would like, and we're gonna bid you guys adieu. So from wherever we are to wherever you are, peace, love, happiness. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get a rinky dink. Bye, guys.